were you ever offered a song that you might have turned down that you wish you hadn't?
That is such a great question. The song "A Whole New World," new fantastic point of view, was sent to me first. It was sent to me first, and my management company turned it down without ever letting me hear it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you never got to hear it with your own ears to say yay or nay?
I only found out about it later by a gentleman that was working for Disney at the time, who said, "Why didn't you want to sing the song?" I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "We sent it to you first." Wow. And the management company turned it down, and I didn't know. I was like, what? If Disney calls, you sing the song. I don't care what
exactly, yeah.
How many heads rolled after that?
Disney calls, you take the phone call, and you do the gig. No, we had some problems.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, that's the one that got away. All right,
Dana. But I got some heat out right now. I have a brand new single out right now called "Born to Love You." It's doing really well.
Fans like Dana, you want the new music, right?
I do, definitely. Yeah. More to Love You.
Born to Love Ya.
Look at the art cut.
I don't know why they chose to do the Ebonics spelling. Born to Love Ya. I'm like, that's crazy, because if I spell it correctly, I can't find it.
Oh, that is crazy.
Well, what can we expect on Born to Love You?
Well, Born to Love You is just a new single. It's a new single, and I have a gospel single out. I'm always working on music. Mm-hmm. I walked into the studio maybe about a year ago, and there was a couple, a husband and wife songwriting team, that had been there working with my brother in Raleigh, working on some songs for me. And walked into the studio, and I'd never seen them before. And she said, "You should record Douglas Miller's My Soul is Anchored in the Home."
That is my song.
The classic.
Okay, so I said, "Okay, well, why would you say that?" She said, "It's going to change your life." And, I knew the song. I know it to be a classic, but I never sang it. Yeah. So I did an arrangement of it and we put it out. And it's tearing up. Right now, this week is the top 10. It's number 10 most added at gospel radio. And I'm really excited about it. She called it. She said, "When you sing it, it's going to blow up, and just watch God work." And it's happening. It's been out for 2 weeks, and it's already top 10 most added.
How do you sing a song like that so many people are familiar with and lean on in those rough times? How do you sing it, make it new, make it fresh, make it your own, or do you sing it like everybody knows it?
Listen, take a listen.
I will. I definitely will.
I had to internalize it because, when you sing any song, you have to connect and tell the truth. You have to find your truth in the song. If I don't believe it, then you won't believe it. Mm-hmm. So, my version of it is a different interpretation than Douglas Miller. Although the arrangement is basically the same, I took some liberties with it, and at the end we just went ham on it. And I think it really speaks. It really speaks right now because a lot of people are living in uncertainty. A lot of people don't know what's going to happen, and a lot of people have forgotten that
there is an anchor.
You believe,
that
you really are okay.
Dana Brim, thanks for tuning in, and
thank you for having me.
You were a hoot.
I'm so embarrassed.
You should be.
Good editing.
Can you take a quick screenshot?
I'm sorry?
Can you take a quick screenshot?
Oh, I don't even know how.
Just hit your screenshot button and capture it.
Let's see.
Are you on your computer or your phone?
Computer.
Okay.
I did print screen. I hope that'll work.
If not, I'll edit you a picture out, Dana, and send it to you.
All right.
Smile.
Thank you.
Thank you,
guys.
Okay. All right, Dana. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Missing the opportunity to record such a great song as A Whole New World. If you could take any artist's song and cover it yourself and have it go to the top of the charts, what song would you choose?
My soul has been anchored in the Lord.
Okay, well, it sounds like it's on its way there anyway. Already.
You should really listen.
I am. I promise
really
you.
Good.
I love that song. I love that song.
It's really good. It's really good. And the arrangement that my brother Denver Wright did to it, and why we really let it go out was because, and I didn't even realize that Denver knew Douglas Miller, but he called Douglas Miller and played it for him over the phone, and Mr. Miller had an emotional reaction. And he gave me his blessing.
Oh, wow.
He told me to do it. He said, he said, I can't believe that you have taken my song and done such a fantastic job with it. Like, you have made it yours. And he gave me his blessing. And because he did that, we released it.
Well, that's a ringing endorsement right there. I mean, yeah. you must be over it. Well, I can't wait. In fact, when we hang up, I'm going to check it out immediately. I mean, I would sing that song in church myself, and every time it would bring me to tears each and every time. Yeah. I love that song. It means a lot to me. Well,
yeah, and then there's another one. There's another one that I would do. There's two more actually. I would do Inner City Blues.
Okay.
Marvin Gaye.
Yes, yeah.
And I would do Roberta Flack's First Time Ever I Saw Your Face.
Man, I love that. That is man, is that not one of the best songs ever?
Okay, so I toured with Roberta for 10 years. And I sat on the opposite of the piano, watching her sing that song every night. And to be quite honest, me and Roberta weren't friends. I was Roberta's guest vocalist. I sang the duets with her, those magical duets, The Closer I Get to You.
Yeah.
Celebrate, and, you know, all of it. And we weren't friends. But people thought when it was showtime, you know, there have been articles that said, you know, that wondered if we were a couple, and, you know, how magical it was. But at the end of the show, we was like, all right, I see you. You know what I mean?
Was someone being a bit of a diva?
Yeah, but my point is that I would watch her sing.
Yeah.
The first time ever I saw your face, every night, and I would get transported.
Yeah.
Into this place of, you know, she was just, so it was, I mean, I would just thank God for being there. Because I knew that I was watching and experiencing a true legend, an icon, you know, and a true professional whose voice was this big. And no matter how big the orchestra is that we played with, they had to play under her.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that was a real test in musicality, and it allowed me, you know, to learn a whole lot of things about musical expression my time with her. And it was an amazing experience, but I just kind of think it's weird that we weren't friends.
If I ever interview again, I want the backstory on that. We're gonna go into detail about that. We're gonna move.
I tell you something.
Okay, I bet you would. Music heals and brings people together. As crazy as the times are that we live in now, what if you could write a song to heal the wounds that we have from all the mess that's going on? What is something that song would have to say?
Well, actually, you said half of it. I would write a song called "Heal the World."
Okay.
Because I mean, like on a whole lot of levels. You know, I mean, there's viral sickness, there's spiritual, obviously, sickness. There's a lot of physical sickness. I mean, it's just, you know, and we really need to slow down. One of the things that I do think that the pandemic did do to a lot of people was to really make us slow down.
Yeah.
And, you know, and in a lot of cases, take an assessment of your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
What do I really need? What do I really want?
And you're surprised to find out that you really can live with much less than you thought.
That you could, right?
Yeah, yeah. Having this incredible career. Are you satisfied with what you've achieved, or is there a benchmark or a level that you never were able to grasp? Is there something that you felt was always out of your reach, or
there's nothing that I think is out of my reach. I think that the best is yet to come, and I think that the trajectory that I've been on is my trajectory.
Right,
and, I've just been enjoying the ride. And it'll be over when I take my last breath.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to answer that question. I remember seeing an interview with Whitney Houston years ago, and the interviewer asked her, what does she think her best work has been? And she said, I haven't done it yet.
I haven't done it yet.
And that was at the height of The Bodyguard, and she didn't even think that was her best work.
There was still much to come. So we're still evolving, still growing. I was asked to do Unsung once, and I said, my first time I said no. And I thought, because to me, it just felt like Unsung meant that.
Right.
He suffered some tragedy, and now he's playing smoky bar cigar lounges, with two people sitting in the audience and a stripper on the pole. It's not that.
But he still puts on a good show.
It's not that.
But no.
We're still growing.
Right.
We're still developing. We're still learning. We're still, evolving. It ain't over. We're going to do this thing till the wheels fall off.
Well, does it ever get frustrating at times when the career kind of may lose momentum? Because, your fans have gotten older just as you have. The music marketplace changes. They don't know how to keep up with the way we buy music now.
It can be so frustrating. I just signed a record deal right before the pandemic. Literally right before the pandemic, and I'm walking away from it right now.
Wow.
It's stressful, and it's like, but it's got to navigate it. I got to decide what I'm willing to sacrifice, and what I'm not willing to sacrifice is my wellness.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to sacrifice my soul, and my peace. And, if it doesn't bring me those things, then at this point in my life, I don't want to do it. I don't have to do it. And I think that, I wish I had come to that realization earlier in my life, where it's not that at some point, it's not selfish for me to think of me and my wellness.
Oh no.
And so I was being taken through by this new record company, when we and early on, and I'm glad it happened early, but they was trying to take me for emotional roller coaster, and because I'm an artist and susceptible to jumping in and I
wanting to do your thing.
I'm so passionate about my craft, and then they were I think that their motivation, or maybe they didn't realize exactly who I am, and I don't mean that in some kind of egotistical kind of way. I'm talking about in the wholeness of what I bring and how committed I am to when I say I'm in. And I don't play. And Tony at work is different from Tony at play. Tony at work don't play.
Don't mess with Tony at work.
At work. But then when we playing, that's whole something else. But Tony at work, we work. We get it.
Well, we love the work that you put out. In fact, you're the kind of singer that we love so much, because you go in the studio and you put down this incredible piece of work on the record. Then when you decide that you want to take yourself out on the road and we see you live on stage, you make those songs even better. Is that by design, or is that just the energy of being on stage with a light, a mic, and a crowd?
That and the fact that I've sung those songs 10,000 times and they bore the hell out of me. Well, I got to do this for me. I'm sorry.
Okay, I love that.
I know y'all want to hear it the same way you know it, but I'm tired of singing it.
Well, it works.
Yeah, I like taking liberties. I mean, you know, these songs, I mean, you know, my hit songs, With You is 30 years old.
Yeah.
So you know it. You know it. And, you know, at this point in my, you know, every express, like I feel differently every day. You know, so as an actor, if I was acting, then I might try to sing it the same way just because that's, you know, an actor. But, you know, as an artist who every time I perform, I'm trying to paint a picture, so my expression is different.
Yeah.
How I feel is different. How I might caress a line might be different today than yesterday.
We enjoy every time you hit a stage and stand before that mic. It is an experience that I think every music lover should be able to witness. Incredible talent, incredible talent.
Thank you, man.
So it's obvious that being on stage brings you joy. What brings you joy when you're not performing?
My family, my son, cooking.
Oh, you're a cook. What's the best dish? What's the best dish in the Tony Terry repertoire?
Okay, well, you know, I grew up in the South, so I like to you know, kind of eat country food. But as you can see, maybe, you know,
I saw you came to the gun show.
I saw something is happening. So you know, I'm doing that on purpose. So which means I got to change things up. And, you know, but the people that are around me, they eat twigs and berries and leaves and stuff. And so it's kind of inspired me to look at, you know, other ways to eat, because I'm being joking. You know, they're vegan. Yeah. And my mother, during this COVID, you know, my mother, being a traditional Southern woman, eating traditionally the way us Southerners do, you know, have begun to experience some of the things that, you know, eating the way that we do when, you know, Southerners do. And during this COVID, my mom decided to take a 30-day vegan challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
And it changed her life completely.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, my mom is almost a whole different person. And so now she's decided to stay vegan. And that has just been like such an amazing transformation.
I lasted 2 days. I tried it. I lasted 2 days.
24 hours more than me.
I couldn't do it.
You made it 24 hours more than me, Doc.
It's hard.
I can't do it.
It's hard. It's hard.
But last night we had a chicken stir fry with vegan chicken that I did not know was not chicken.
Well, it's so funny. I got turned. Have you heard of Tabitha Brown, the vegan lady? That's okay. I'm friendly with her, and so she kind of, you know, I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's working for you. You know, you speak so much about it. And I had her on. She was a guest on my news show at the television station. But anyway, she tried to win me over, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Well, that's what inspired my mother. Tabitha is who inspired my mom.
Okay, wow.
So they take all of their recipes off. They've been sending me carrot bacon recipes. I said, that ain't no daggone bacon. That's a carrot hot dogs. That's a carrot.
One time Tabitha made bacon out of banana peels.
Come on, man. Tabitha knows she raw for that.
I'm gonna make sure she sees this. It's always been said we shouldn't look back. What are you looking forward to professionally and personally? We're all looking forward to this new single, Born to Love You, and I'm sure there's going to be an entire project attached to that at some point, or what's up?
Yes, there will be. I've always said that, you know, I don't want to limit myself by expressing what my plan and my dream. I want to be available for whatever. I want God to blow my mind. And so I just want to be available for whatever he got for me. And I want to be ready for it.
Right, right.
That's all I can do.
Well, we're ready for it too. We're ready and waiting. Tell everybody how they can keep up with you. I know you're everywhere on social media.
Yeah, I am everywhere. I'm on Facebook at Tony Terry, and of course Instagram at Mr. Tony Terry with check mark, and Twitter the same. And usually I follow back, or at least I communicate. You know, people send me notes. I try to follow back.
All right. Well, man, I appreciate you taking the time out to talk with us today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. You were a ball of fun, barrel of fun. Enjoyed it so much, and I hope our paths cross again. Hopefully, maybe we'll run into each other next time you're in North Carolina. We'll see.
I feel like we're related.
Well, let's just call it play cousins. And tell that lovely wife of yours who was so nice to me that I said hello and thank you so much, and I'm gonna tell her what you said about her.
All right.
All right, man. Take care.